How to sell 1,000 copies of your book. Hey, it's Brian from Hope Books, and we actually give an award to our authors when they sell 1,000 copies of their book. We call it the 1K award because they sold 1,000 copies. And so in this quick training, I'm going to share with you the 3 strategies that work every time when you work it to sell 1,000 copies of your book. The first strategy is to have a launch. Now, what is a launch? A launch is basically when you have compressed attention over a short amount of time. All the attention that you could have over maybe the course of a year about your topic and about your book, what if that attention all happened within about a 7 to 10 day window? What would happen is your sales of your book would spike. You make a bunch of sales all within a couple of days. And when that happens, what inevitably happens is people go, wait a second, this is worth paying attention to. So having a launch actually generates more excitement because it feels like everybody's talking about your book. And it's only for a limited time. Like they're not going to talk only about your book for a year, but they might talk only about your book for like 3 days. And so if you had a launch where you said, we're going to do this really cool thing and you can join us and the book's available. And if you get it, there's this really cool, like this, it's like a big party. You throw a big party. You don't want the party to last for a week, but a couple of days. It's like a weekend getaway. That's the goal. So number 1, have a launch. Generally, what I'd recommend is that launch happens when your book comes out. If you're working with a reliable publisher like Hope Books or like a large publisher, then plan the launch for when the book comes out. Our books come out on Tuesdays. So generally I would do a launch like a Friday to the Tuesday, and maybe if you want to extend it to the following Friday. So like a Friday to a Friday launch. It's a 1-week launch. That'd be a great start. Okay. Tip number 2 to sell 1,000 books. During this launch, you actually don't sell the book. You don't sell the book. The book is the ticket to the party. You throw a big party. You give away all these amazing bonuses that make the book seem like it's just peanuts. So recently, our church had our 60-year celebration, and we basically rented out this big amusement park here in the Charlotte area. And the ticket to the amusement park was perception was, it was a small fraction of the value of what we got from the amusement park, whatever it was. Let's say it was $50. You buy the $50 ticket, but what do you get? You get the whole amusement park. So what if your book was the ticket to the amusement park? So what could you offer? We call these book launch bonuses. So what could you offer? Well, you could have a book study group. You could have community. You could have a course that goes deeper into the concepts of your book. You could offer one-on-one coaching or group coaching. You could interview 9 or 10 other authors in your niche and put together all those videos and make it into a course or a summit. You could give away additional guides or studies or resources or a soundtrack. There's all kinds of things that you can give away when somebody buys your book. So don't sell the book, sell the bonuses. Sell the bonuses. Hey, if you buy my book in this 5-day window, this 7-day window, then you go to my website, you fill out the little form, include your receipt number, you go buy the book on Amazon, come to my website, fill in the receipt number, and you'll get all my amazing bonuses. But they're launch bonuses. They're only available for a limited time. And tip number 3, if you want to sell 1,000 copies of your book, is a launch team. A launch team. Now, what a launch team can do is they can open doors for you. Those doors could be podcast interviews, which I love. I would highly recommend. Get your launch team to introduce you to podcasts that they love, people that they know, and go on all those shows. Your launch team can introduce you to the hubs in their life. People are spokes, organizations are hubs. So what are the hubs that your launch team knows? Maybe one of the members of your launch team is on the board of a big nonprofit. Maybe one of the members of your launch team is a pastor at a church or knows a pastor at a church. And so get your launch team to introduce you to the hubs in their life and then build a partnership. So that might mean going on their podcast, speaking at their church, asking if they could email their list about your book bonuses. But the launch team is the key to helping to open doors. You're not looking for a launch team that can just buy one book and tell their friends. You're looking for a launch team that can open doors of opportunity for you during that launch. So if you combine all three of those strategies together, having a launch, an open and close window, usually like a Friday to Friday, offering launch bonuses when they buy your book, and having a launch team to support you and introduce you to their friends and the hubs in their world, those are three proven strategies to help you sell 1,000 books. Try it out. Let me know if it works for you.